start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Right on the money.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him somehow. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Rush is on him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't The Huskers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Motion from the wide receiver. Hand off from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Grab with the marker. It's Moore. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Wingo. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Longhorns are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. The catch in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Longhorn! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. Fourth down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll give it to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The Longhorns have enough for the first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. locker room. And the Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll try to get outside. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go. The football had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They'll immediately call timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that, beautiful.
Going for it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Good timing on the quick out. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. The Longhorns will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To throw, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's going to run it. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job.
He's going up top. And it's picked off for the third time today. They drag him down at the 34-yard line, and they said they wanted to force mistakes, and they did just that. So you come out of the locker room for the second half. And right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. positions. The give out of the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dropping back, it's Manning. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He's got it, first down and more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. It's a seam wide open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And now on second down for this offense. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
and this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Dura. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Looking downfield on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the catch. It's Dura. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Turning on the Jets. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Dura. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Dura. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quick completion on the out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
They're working that left side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Got a man, it's Dura. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs tackling them.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw in the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Going up top again. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Oh, got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Manning. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field and converts on fourth down. Still going. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Behind the chains now on second and long. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
It's caught downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Manning. The short hands, it's Moore. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Texas! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Gus Meyer. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route. Against zone coverage, quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham.
This quarterback looks in complete control. Not flustered. End of the game situation. Connecting on his passes. Nice job knowing his answers. Got to keep this rolling here to try to make this thing interesting.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Finds his man. It's Durham. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line. in, and they are threatening on first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Snagged in the middle, it's Sharp. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big game, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Finds his tight end. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Longhorns! They strike first in overtime. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! They've got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
And they did tack on the extra point. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking downfield on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. That's caught. It's Durham. Wide open spaces. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
The tension, the intensity, the drama, the offense steps to the line on fourth down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Tigers! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. He hung in there as long as he could, and it paid off.
Good toughness. I mean, QB just hanging there, knowing you're going to get hit, but still throwing a strike down the field. Offensive linemen are going to love that guy.
Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for two. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Off the play fake on first down. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Off the play fake. Looking to the end zone. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got first and goal.
First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is just what you want. You get a first and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Dropping back, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, it looked like this offense was going to get in the end zone for sure. It was going to get a touchdown, but how about the defense bowing up, getting a sack, forcing an incompletion. Big third down coming here.
Third and goal, desperately trying to get it in and keep hope alive. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They're going to